Hi, stinky YouTubies! How are you doing, besties? I hope you're doing, well. I'm having a chaotic day, and, this is not necessarily what I planned to be doing originally, but I still wanted to make sure that you all got some content tomorrow here on the YouTubies. And so we're gonna check in with old, Chere from Not Sure What's Cooking. I will say, in our last Twitch stream, before we started recording, we did look to see who her giveaway winner was. And it was Boop Me Hard, who is from the Zacharymike community. So congrats, Boop Me Hard. I'm pretty thrilled for you. I'm excited for you. Yeah. How exciting. How exciting. My mind is in 1,200 places, okay? So I'm doing my best. I'm doing my best. I feel like I'm glitching regularly. And so I think we just need to get to. What did they win? I allegedly maybe a gift card or something like that, I think is what they won. So we'll see. We'll see. But anyways, we have two Chere videos to watch. One's called, well, I don't know what the full thing is because this has a ... so I think it's bigger. But one's some Copycat wonton pineapple tacos, which sounds fascinating. And the other one is a fish and veggie stir fry, and you can see the thumbnails for both. I think we have a lot to look forward to, okay? All right. So we'll get started with this one first. Oh my god, the toes are everywhere. I like the meticulous manicurist. I have no problems admitting that, but it is kind of embarrassing when her thumbnails show up in my recommended videos. But if y'all like the ASMR feeling of a manicure or pedicure, go check out the meticulous manicurist, okay? I will stand in my truth. Thank you. I will in fact stand in my truth on that part. Absolutely will. Absolutely will. Thank you.
Love my cream all wheat.
Do you remember? The dogs are out in September.
Do you remember? The dogs are out in September. Lindsay, thanks so much for the bits. Okay, chat, if you're ready, could we get some 69s in the chat so we can get this show on the road today? I'm just putting on a little lippy. Okay. Get them nice soft lips. Yeah, you're good with them soft lips. Yeah, you know, word of mouth. I hear the square root of 69 is 8 something, right? Because I've been trying to work it out. Oh.
Love my cream all wheat.
Toesy Woesies.
Not the Toesy Woesies. Thanks for the bits. Appreciate it. All right, let's get into these Copycat pineapple wonton tacos.
Hey y'all, Chere here with Not Sure
Can
What's
you
Cooking.
hear her?
Today I'm going to be making a really delicious...
She seems a little loud in my ears, but I don't know what she sounds like to y'all. I'm so bad with the audio stuff. Sam ghosted me on the audio help, so we're going to have to see what we can do.
Just appetizer. I eat it as a meal. It's one of my favorite appetizer meal, whatever. But anyway, it's a copycat of wonton tacos. And the recipe is just a copycat.
What is it's a copycat of what? This is what she keeps saying, copycat. This is what I'm confused about. What are we copying? Because wontons are not typically used for tacos. So Is she saying it's like a copycat taco? Like it's not a taco, it's a copy of a taco because you're using wontons? I don't know. I would just like more information.
It's not, probably not the same as the restaurant or anything.
What?
But
Is it from a restaurant? Is it from a restaurant? Is it like a restaurant she's been to or something? Nobody say it. Zach will see that his boss punched in. Oh, did Amber Lynn post a new video? She's finally here. She finally made it to the YouTubies. What's it called? Let me look. Let me at him. I fell in love with someone else. Get out of here. God damn it. Give me these fucking wonton tacos. I'll have to react. I don't know if I'll have time to react to that tomorrow. I gotta go get this CT scan. All right. Let's keep going.
it tastes just as good. So what you're going to need is you're going to need some of those wonton wraps.
Okay.
And get you some olive oil.
Ooh, you
and
gotta
then
get
you're
the
going
olive
to baste
oil.
them just a little bit lightly. Just like I did these right here.
Oh.
Right? Then you're going to drape.
She's draping them over this like springform pan. Okay, come on, technique.
Them over a cake pan or baking dish, either one, whatever you have. Turn the oven on 350, and then you're going to put these in the oven for about...
Not Woma saying all of all. All of all. All of all. Not olive oil.
5 or 6 minutes until they get a little brown and crunchy.
Okay.
Not too much, though. All right, while that
I love diced up chicken. Just
is baking the wonton wraps
yummy
in the
raw
oven,
chicken.
get you some chicken breast and cut it up in little bite-sized pieces like this.
Like so,
and
like
you're gonna
that.
get about 1.5 to 2 cupfuls.
Oh,
All right, now
why does it say, oh no? What's about to happen?
after you get that chicken all cut up, make sure you take those wraps out because I nearly burned mine. But anyway, get you some.
That's the oh no. I love how the oh no shows up on the screen way before the bad thing happens. Like it's just like, ooh, I'm just waiting to hear what bad happened.
Stir fry sauce, and you're going to use 3 tablespoons of that.
Okay.
Get teriyaki based and glaze, and you're going to use 2 tablespoons of that.
Okay.
And then the soy sauce, you're going to use 1/2 of a tablespoon. If you want to use a tablespoon, if you like it a little bit saltier, which I do, so I'm going to put a little bit more.
What do y'all know about liking it a little saltier? you know. Y'all like it salty?
I'm going to put 1 tablespoon.
If you don't, I think she's gonna have some pineapples. I hear that helps with it when it's salty. I hear eating pineapples helps with that. Why am I so disgusting? Why is my brain work like this?
But anyway, just cut it back to 1/2. Now,
Also, a half tablespoon is not a lot of soy sauce. Like, I feel like, why put any in at all?
take that and pour it all on those little bite-sized pieces of chicken. And then you're going to start heating that up just to make sure that...
I love that the oh no is still on the screen. Like, the oh no was really just for the part where she mentioned almost burning the wonton wrappers. But yet it's still, I mean, maybe the oh no works for the whole recipe.
all the chicken is done. So it'll probably take, I don't know, probably 4 to 5 minutes to get it really done.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit longer, just make sure it's done. I am going to turn the stovetop on medium, between medium and high, and sit here and stir it constantly. See how that's sizzling there? That's what you want. That's going to make it where you get that chicken done.
Honestly, I mean, it's not really, it's not really anything crazy, because she just used a lot of pre-made sausage, but this is fine. This is fine thus far. Truly. I think it's okay. Like, she used some pre-made sauces to, like, cook some chicken. I think it's okay. You know what? We're here to celebrate wins and losses, and so far this is, I guess, a win. For Chere, this is a win, okay?
And just keep on stirring and flipping it over to make sure both sides are done.
Now, also, though, I should say, with Chere, this could go south at any point. She's gonna come in here and add some Fritos or something, or some corn chips, some random vegetable that doesn't have any business being here, and it could change the whole course.
Also, you can put a lid on this to reassure that you do get the chicken done.
Are you worried?
Now,
Wait, is she really worried about not getting the chicken cooked all the way?
My cream of wheat.
Ghoulish Goose, thanks so much for 6 months of subscribing. I appreciate it, bestie. Thank you.
get you some pineapple. Take 2 slices, 2 little rings of pineapple.
Okay.
And cut it up in small little pieces like that. And then transfer it over here. I've already done one of them, if you can see it right there. And mix it in real good.
I can barely tell, but there does seem to be some pineapple in there. It does all look the same, though, kind of.
All right, get you a 1.5 cups of shredded cabbage or coleslaw.
Okay.
It's not the same. But anyway, and then you're going to take some coleslaw dressing, and you're going to put 4 tablespoons.
Why are we putting coleslaw dressing on this? I get the coleslaw as, like, a concept for, like, the crunchy lettuce of the taco, but, like, why are we actually making coleslaw, essentially? What? I don't understand how that fits the profile of, like, the other flavors that are currently in this chicken pineapple taco, you know?
And mix it up really good.
And not that coleslaw is a problem. I mean, I don't personally like coleslaw, but I know a lot of people do. And I think I actually have mentioned, I don't mind, like, there are some things like a pulled pork barbecue sandwich. I love a little bit of coleslaw on that, right? Because, like, a pulled pork barbecue sandwich can get a little like mushy. And so that gives, like, a different texture, a crunch, right? And I think the flavor usually ends up going well. Like, a coleslaw flavor goes well with pulled pork, like barbecue. Because also, like, you often have coleslaw at barbecues anyway, so it kind of all makes sense. Well, 1, I've never had a wonton taco. But 2, I guess I don't think, like, coleslaw when I think about, like, she put in teriyaki, that, like, Panda Express sauce. I forget what that sauce was. I'm sensing that these tacos are going to be wet. Yeah, well, it's probably a good thing that she almost burnt the wontons, because it's going to mean that they're going to, you know, have some structure, have some firmness.
All right, now you start filling those little taco shells, the wontons that you took out of the oven. You put meat in them, and then you put the coleslaw on top, and then you can dress it up with cilantro if you want to.
Cilantro?
You don't have to. That's optional. All right, so let me show you what they look like.
Okay.
Yum. Look at that.
Okay.
These are pineapple wonton tacos. And let me tell you, they are delicious.
Applebee's used to have these on their menu. Well, what was the Applebee's one look like? Let me pull up some images. Applebee's wonton tacos. Chicken wonton tacos. Oh, I can see how this is the copycat that she's going for. Let me pull up the image for y'all. Let me pull it up and make it smaller so you can see. Obviously, very different. Very different than what she's got going on there. But I can see where she's like, oh, I gotta make a coleslaw, because I guess that's kind of what that looks like on top of there. Interesting. You know what? Definitely not the worst thing old Chere has ever made on her channel. Let's be serious. You know, let's be serious. You can see her vision now. Well, I'm always happy to help somebody see old Chere's vision. I'm really always happy to help.
I hope y'all try this because these are amazing. They taste so good.
You know what? With the person, Mrs. Mustopheles in the chat who said I would fry the wonton though. I mean, I think that's probably the move, because these puff up and cook and get a little firmer when you fry them. I just know from like experience of whenever Noel and I have used similar wrappers to make lumpia at home, and I think it would make them thicker, more firm, and a better vessel overall for it. But that probably is much more effort than maybe what Chere wants to do. I also not a professional chef. I just feel like I always have to make these qualifications to y'all, but. Like, I can't promise that I would make anything better than Chere.
Anyway, just remember, if you believe it, you can make these. These are not that hard to make. Okay. At all. Easy. You can have these made within 25 to 30 minutes.
How long did it take you?
Everything from start to finish. And check out my other videos if you don't mind, and please hit that like button.
I'm also getting kind of dizzy. Her going back and forth. We're good. We're good. We're good on that video. I would eat it. I would definitely eat it. I would. Put a 1 in the chat if you would eat it. Put a 2 if you wouldn't. You know. What I'm not sure if I would eat is this fish and veggie stir fry. So, that's what I'm not sure. Oh, there's a lot of 2s. I'm surprised. I'm surprised by the number of 2. 2 only because I have texture issues. That checks out. I could see that. The fish and veggie stir fry looks soft. I'm kind of concerned because I'm not sure what parts are the fish. That's my concern of this one. We can't escape the toes. We can't escape the toes. Deal with it. Deal with it. You know? Let's just get into the fish stir fry, shall we?
Hey y'all, Chere here.
Hey.
Not sure what's cooking.
And see, we're already off to a surprise, because from that thumbnail, I would have never guessed there was asparagus in this dish. I saw broccoli. I saw some white mushy looking stuff, some rice. I don't recall the asparagus.
Hey, today I'm going to make a healthy dish made with asparagus. So
she's the type of girly that's like, I put a vegetable in here, it's healthy.
What it is, it's going to be a fish. We got some fish that we caught at the lake right down the road from us. So it's going to be a fish, kind of like a stir fry, but not a stir fry.
Well, if it's not a stir fry, then why do we call it a fish and veggie stir fry?
Anyway, what you're going to do is you're going to start off with asparagus and cut the tails off of them, or that's what I call them, but the ends off of them, and put them in your skillet. All right, the next thing
broccoli.
you need to do is get you some broccoli and cut it up in little pieces like this, and just throw it in that skillet.
Ain't no way this is all gonna cook evenly. Ain't no way. Ain't no way this broccoli and asparagus is gonna cook evenly. This is not how this works.
Okay, the next step
There's butternut squash in this too. What?
is to get you a bag of butternut squash cubes. Now, I mean, you can buy the butternut squash and cut it up yourself. It's just really hard to cut up. But anyway,
Hi, buddy.
get
We'll go
that.
outside. We're almost done. We're almost done. We'll go outside once I'm done, okay? All right. We will. We will. It'll be the first thing we do.
And it's a 16 ounce. And then you're going to throw all of that in the skillet. All right, and get you 5 green onions and just start chopping them up. You know, cutting them. You can make them in long ones or short ones, either way.
It's just the way that none of this is going to cook evenly. It's just the way. Can we go back to unhealthy dinners? Absolutely, Maya. I would prefer it, actually. I would actually prefer it.
You want to cut them, but this is how I did them. And just throw them in there. All right, this step
and
is
mushroom.
optional if you like mushroom.
And mushrooms. Why the fuck not? Why the fuck not? Why not add a mushroom? Why not? This is too damn much. You know what? The one thing I would always say to Chere when it comes to her cooking, their editing is always not. I'm not talking about editing a video. I'm talking about edit your recipe. It's kind of like, what's the old, like, isn't it like Audrey Hepburn that said, like, you know, before you leave the house, take one accessory out. Coco Chanel. I don't know. I don't know what this corny quote from one of these fashion girlies is. But it's like, take one accessory off before you leave. Take one ingredient out of a recipe before you start making it for your YouTube channel.
This recipe is really good with these mushrooms. But get you a little carton of any kind of mushrooms you want, and then just throw those in there.
Just throw it all into this cold ass pan, no oil.
Right, after you get all those veggies cut up and thrown in the skillet, get you some instant rice, 2 cups of it, and microwave that. I think it takes like 3 minutes. I think that's about. But anyway, microwave that and get that ready. All right, now after you get that rice done, just throw it on top here, and then take your.
Have this pan, this skillet is gonna be crowded. There is gonna be a line to get into this. It's gonna be so packed. They're gonna have to get a bouncer at the door deciding if any other ingredient can enter this fucking pan.
Fish and cut it in like little pieces like this.
What I'm also confused about is, like, why haven't we started cooking anything yet? Why haven't we started cooking the veggies? The whoever, whatever, like, what are we doing? Are we gonna add now the uncooked fish in there too?
Alright, and just use as much fish as you want. This is catfish. You could use any kind of fish you want. This is just
Also,
what
I hate catfish.
caught at the lake.
I hate catfish so much. I don't like, y'all know I don't like a lot of fish in general, but catfish is the start of all of my fish woes.
Down the road from our house.
It's so muddy tasting.
Alright, with that lid on, let it cook anywhere from 8 to 10 minutes.
Oh my gosh.
This meal from start
That really, we're only cooking all of this for 8 to 10 minutes?
Love, love, love my cream of wheat.
I'm Barry Peachy. Thanks so much for 2 months of subscribing with Prime. I appreciate it. 8 to 10 minutes does not feel long enough for all of those veggies. Those veggies are going to be raw. And I hope that fish is going to be cooked.
finish is only about 22 minutes to make from start to finish. All right, and just keep that lid on there.
Not the drooly emoji next to the word fish while the raw fish is on the screen. Yes, the fish in its current state looks so drool worthy.
I added a little bit more fish because I forgot I had some that was some more fish that was thawed out. So I just added a little bit more. And like I said, keep that lid on there. Do not disturb it. Don't stir it or anything. But just make sure.
Why are we... If this is a stir fry, why aren't we stirring anything? like what?
That your temperature is low enough and high enough, between low and medium.
Yeah, we're also not frying anything. She didn't add any oil to this, did she? Did we see her add any oil in any kind of way? There's no stir or fry.
To cook this, but keep that lid on. All right, after 10 minutes that it's been covered with the lid, take the lid off and then stir it up real good.
That looks so fucking disgusting. That looks so fucking gross. I'm sorry. Not for me. It is, take it back. If this came out to me at a restaurant, I would say send it back.
All right, after you get it stirred up really good.
Soy sauce, yum.
Take you some soy sauce, and you're probably going to be using maybe 2 tablespoons. If you don't like it real salty, then just use less.
I'm glad, honestly, we watched her make them chicken pineapple wontons, because it had me feeling some kind of hope today. It had me feeling optimistic about the world, just for all of that to come crashing down and burn with this recipe.
Now stick around to the end, because this is not all you're going to add to it. This is going to be a really delicious meal.
What do you mean this isn't all we're going to add to it? What else could we be adding? Parsley? I guess probably parsley.
All right, now you're going to put that lid back on there and let it cook with that lid on.
It is really wild. She didn't even add a fucking salt or pepper to any of this. She added soy sauce so far is all she's done.
For at least 5 minutes. All right, after you cook it for 3 to 4, maybe 5 minutes. I cooked mine for 5 minutes. Then just dish you out some on your plate.
God bless. Delicious, healthy, and cheap is what the screen says right now. Can we get some prayers in the chat for whoever has to eat this? Can we get some prayers in the chat? Please. Please.
Now this is all for food.
Oh. Oh. Oh, nothing's going right today. Nothing's going right today. I feel like I might actually have to edit this video, because I'm sure that's gonna trigger so many. Like, that was a loud bark. That was a wail. It's because Noel walked in, and I was holding him, and he felt like he was being restrained from going to bark at Noel.
Love, love, love my cream of wheat.
The dramatics.
That's Posif Doodle Doo. Thanks, Livia Sore, for those bits. Appreciate it.
Food to feed 6 people. And this cost, I mean, I know you got to buy the fish. We didn't have to, but the fish, everything, is cost less than 20.
Oh my god, why are the dogs still barking? What is the issue? What's the issue? What's the malfunction? I just shook my whole computer moving my desk. Get in here. Come on. I'm glad you're feeling better. Okay.
$20 to make. And this will feed
20
6
bucks
people
too much.
on a budget.
20 bucks too much.
All right, now and show you what I'm going to put on there to make
What
it
else?
extra goody.
What else could you possibly add?
Some honey. Just drizzle it on there however much you want, and look at how it looks.
What is honey helping? How is raw honey helping? What? Why? Where? You know what? This dish is really representative of my day so far. You know, this all checks the fuck out, honestly. This all really, really checks out.
That honey on there. This is a good, healthy meal. I hope you enjoyed this. And remember, if you believe it, you can make this. And until next time, be blessed and safe. Bye, y'all.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it. I don't at all. I don't believe it at all.
Love, love, love my cream of wheat.
That broccoli died and the chicken never got a chance to live.
That's so true. That's so true. Well, YouTubies, I hope you appreciated this chaotic fucking hot mess of a Twitch reaction re-upload. And if you did, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to subscribe. But anyways, YouTubies, I love ya. But also, bye!